will be online jury sessions now, and we are seeing that in India at least, the number of salons have not gone down because of COVID. If I see the figure of the first 6 months or almost 7 months now, we are almost more than half the number of salons which we had last year. So the things are looking bright because of the right steps taken at the right time. With these words, I again welcome Riccardo, and he is a great photographer, a great organizer, and welcome, Riccardo, please.
Thank you very much.
Riccardo sir, let me take another honor to declare to the group that we have got Mr. Biller also from Turkey.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and he's the president for Cillian Santi Sarai. So, Raya sir, if just a word to welcome Mr. Busi.
Yes. Dear friends, my name is Reha Bilir, and I am the director of Cillian Sarai Photo Club and the director of FIAP Exhibition Center in Konya, Turkey. We are all living in the same world. It is very easy to pronounce the word. It is just a 5 letters word, as you know. And we all know that our world is very big. Area of the world is 510,100,000 square kilometers.
Oh my God.
Our life is not enough to see all the world. Some of us in Italy, some of us in Canada, some of us living in different countries. Distances are too far. Thanks to photography, in this huge world, we all know and communicate with each other. We have very good and strong friendships all around the world. Photography can make our world smaller, and we can come together with the help of technology. I want to thank Shishir Palsi, Dr. Baron Sinha, Maheswaran Karthikeyan, Udayan Sankarpal, and all members of AvTvISO for they brought us together once again with Mr. President Riccardo Busi. All we know that he is working very hard for world photography. I wish him a great success. We are here together with my friends from our association, from our club. Mr. Akın Acar, he is one of the most important names for macro photography in Turkey. Mr. Erol Doğaner, he is one of the most important names for wildlife photography in Turkey. And Mrs. Özlem Gümbingöl is very important name for creative photography. So I wish good luck to you and good evening to all of you. Good luck, Riccardo. I
Thank you very much.
Great success. Thank you.
Thank you, Biller sir. Thank you so much. And it was really heartfelt welcome from Sinha sir and Biller sir. So, Riccardo sir, with your permission, I just want to introduce few of my colleagues, those who have worked very, very, very hard to put this entire program together. So, let me introduce my dear friends and Mr. Maheshwaran. So, Maheshwaran is a select for our club. So, Maheshwaran, would you like to welcome Mr. Busi?
Yeah, thank you, Shishir. So, I welcome Dr. Riccardo Busi and also welcome Dr. B.K. Sinha and Mr. Believe for joining us and also giving us the opportunity to host all of you in this forum. So, it is a good that COVID situation, even in this worst situation, we are able to meet and then greet the fellow photographers. Also, thank you for taking so much of your time to attend the meet, and we are greatly honored with your presence today. And I look forward personally to have a great session with you all, and also from Dr. Riccardo Busi on his guidance to the fellow photographers.
Thank you, Maheshwaran. Thank you. That was great. So we have got Mr. Sadikur Rahman. So, Sadikur is from Assam and northeastern part of India, and he's a single man army to for all our club initiative. And so we have run 2 salons, RGB International Salon and CMYK National Salon. So Sadikur is also a salon chairman for both the salons this year. So Sadikur, just wanted to request you if you can welcome Busi sir.
Sorry.
Hello. Welcome to the call, sir.
Thank you, Sadikur. And sir, we have got our youngest member, Mr. Kiran from Pune, and another amazing photographer, and he's also our club secretary. So, Kiran, very quickly.
Welcome to have you all join this call today, sir. Thank you.
So, in last, let me introduce myself. So, my name is Shishir, and Shishir Pal Singh. I'm basically based in Bangalore, and right now I'm at the president position for this AvTvISO. And with your permission, we also have a few questions to ask. So before we start questions, a small introduction from your side and anything you want to share with us. Welcome, Riccardo, sir.
Dear friends, good evening. It's a great pleasure for me to be with you this evening. A great opportunity, even in such a difficult time for the world mankind. My first thought goes to the photographers of our big FIAP family, directly or indirectly affected by this terrible virus. My hope is that we can soon return to our normal life, and that this terrible year will soon remain only a distant memory. Before starting our meeting, let me thank for their presence our dear friends, Dr. Barun Sina, our FIAP liaison officer in India, and Dr. Rehabider, director of our FIAP exhibition center in Konya, in Turkey. And last but not least, all the other friends from outside India, and sure, the president and all the friends of the AvTvISO Camera Club for the perfect organization of this event.
Thank you.
So it's a great pleasure once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you again for your time and your. So, can we start with your journey of your photography? How you started? How all? From where it started coming in your mind, and
Wow.
Anything which is which fascinates you.
Yeah. Okay. It's a long story. My passion for photography began in the remote June 1966.
My God,
not in Italy. Not in Italy, but in Ireland, where I spent 3 months of holiday with my mother, and where I convinced her to buy my first camera. That was not a Nikon, that was not a Canon, but was a Kodak Brown Vector. This.
Awesome. Thank you for showing it, sir.
That I still keep among my most precious memories. And with that, I start photographing the beautiful Irish landscape. Another key year was 1974, when at the age of 16, I bought my first darkroom with a Dust 604 enlarger and a Rodegon lens. And in the 1976, I joined my first camera club. But without any doubt, the most important moment was when I decided in 1980 to join the group of Photographical Cupolone of Florence, of which I am still honorary member and a full active member. It's within this club that I learned much of what I know today. A prestigious club that is still the reference point for all the Italian clubs. Club MFIAP's history, its author have obtained over 90 FIAP distinctions, of which 4 Master FIAP, and 62 times its author have become FIAP World Champion, winner of the 2nd FIAP World Cup for clubs. So a very strong and important club. But for me in particular, a very big, strong group of friends. And thanks to these friends, in 1980, I began participating in international competition. And thanks to them, I was a member of the board of directors of this club and vice president from 1983 until 1995. In November 1995, I was lucky enough to win the individual gold medal in FIAP Nature World Cup in Belgium. And contrary to what was happening at that time, I decided to go and personally collect the medal in Belgium, in Brussels. I was fooled by everyone. Why you want to spend such a lot of money to pick up a metal medal in another country so far from home? Oh, wow. But I was curious, very curious, to meet the authors I had seen so many times in the catalogs, to get to know them, to learn from them. And in fact, I met many of them, including Carlo Diana and his wife, Nicole Billot, as well as the FIAP vice president, Jacques Denis, a master FIAP. It was, believe me, a unique experience for a young guy. But the surprise came a few months later, as Carlo and Nicole talked about me to another famous French photographer, Claude Hénard, who was about to find a new international organization in France, and in particular in Poitiers. And he asked me if I wanted to collaborate on the idea, and so in May 1996, together with other Belgian, French, Swiss, and English photographer, we found Images Sans Frontières, ISF, which had the sole purpose of promoting exchange between authors from different countries. As ISF vice president and its directors for Southern Europe, I organize exhibitions and slide projection, getting to know so many great authors.
Awesome.
And in 1998, the Italian Federation of Photographic Art nominated me foreign department directors and a FIAP design officer. And from that moment on, I began to work actively on the international level for my federation, making more and more important friendship with the biggest European clubs and federation. This allowed me to succeed in the FIAP Congress in Thun, Switzerland in 1999, to obtain the support of the FIAP General Assembly to organize the FIAP Congress in Tuscany in 2001. But in April 2002, a few months after the end of the FIAP Congress, due to the sudden resignation of the FIAP Secretary General, Jan Janssen, the FIAP Board of Directors, with my great surprise, called me to cover the role of a FIAP General Secretary pro tempore. I was supposed to be confirmed in Chengdu in China in 2003, but due to the SARS epidemic in China, the Congress was postponed to 2004 in Budapest, Hungary, where I became FIAP General Secretary, a position I continued to hold until August 2012, when in Singapore, I was elected FIAP president.
Awesome.
This is my story.
But such a great and inspiring story, sir.
Yeah, but was in particular, everything was born from that meeting in Belgium. So when for the first time, I meet a lot of people. That was the most important point of my story at international level.
Absolutely, and that is called the power of association. I mean, the kind of association you'll have, and you'll, form your thinking. Awesome, sir. So again, like you, with this journey, you definitely would have come across many great photographers' work and all. So, is there particularly few photographers who really, had impacted you in your vision, the way you want to photograph things and all?
Well, sure, I met a lot of famous and not famous photographers. And I tried to learn from all of them, because I'm strongly convinced that we must learn and try to learn again. Before teach, we must learn a lot.
Absolutely.
But maybe in particular, three photographers have impressed me a lot. The first one was Sebastiano Salgado, a true master of photojournalism. The second one was David Hamilton, for the sweetness of the female models. And the third Franz Lanting, for the incredible mastery in wildlife. These three authors, yes, more than the other.
Absolutely. I mean, and we will really looking forward to have, we'll search them and we'll also want to have their work witnesses. Thank you, sir. So,
yeah,
and,
another one that I meet 4 or 5 years ago in United States, Art Wolf impressed me a lot. An author that is capable to do everything, and is incredible. I remain more than 2 hours and a half seated in front of his presentation, and I was amazing from this author. Yeah, American one. American is. I think that he lives in Seattle.
Seattle. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Good. So, and do you also like to have, reading about only photography books or any other literature or other books also?
Well, now, you know, in the internet time, we did a lot from internet. Maybe we did less than before. I have, now I am reading this book, this photographic book that is about the La Dolce Vita in Italy, as like a photojournalist book. But as always, Franz Lanting is near me, so I try to keep the secret of this great wildlife photographer.
Absolutely, and watching their work, it keeps on inspiring each and everyone. Definitely, sir. And sir, anything you, really like to give a small nugget for, people those who are pursuing their photography recently or for this group, and any tip you want to share with us? That
tip, it's difficult to share some tips because there are so many different. Yes. Probably, you know, we internet now, we can learn easily from about everything. I think that yes. My advice is first shoot for yourself. That is important.
Absolutely.
Shoot for yourself, not for the competition. And I have always considered myself a competition lover. So I love a contest, I love competition, but I think that we must shoot for ourselves. If the photo comes from the heart, it will surely be a good image. Absolutely.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Another thing is, don't think that a Photoshop can change a terrible photo in a good one. Impossible.
I think this is one of the biggest tips, sir.
Try to be unique, original. Don't copy others. Let others copy you. That so many occasions when we judge in international contests now, we are obliged to judge many photos that are similar to each other. Why? Because all the photographers try to copy the other. So this is, I think that this is stupid. So any subject can be interesting, but it's you who will make it unforgettable. And I think that everybody must love the light. It's the light that creates a beautiful image. We must learn to study it, to see it, to love it. There are no secrets in photography. Share what you know with other photographers and learn from them. That is the only thing that I can tell you.
No, sir. I mean, that is also more than valuable. I mean, it is. So, what is your style of photography? If I may ask straightforward question, that what is your style of photography?
Well, I was born as a nature photographer.
Okay.
Which is definitely kind of photography that requires time and preparation. I was many years ago also a photographer of the Panda Photo Agency in Rome. Well, sell some of this shot of photography. But now my position as a FIAP president takes me a lot of time. And so I start to photograph a little bit of everything, in particular travel photography. But my great love remain wildlife, the nature photography, yes,
Nature
absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely, sir. I mean, nature is something which, teaching us so many things now, and they have taught us so many things in past also. So now, as we started talking about FIAP, and you're not getting much of time because of your, a prestigious position and all. So you have involved with this FIAP for almost more than 18 years, if I'm not wrong. Yes. So what kind of activities did you executed in FIAP? If small recap so that for the benefit of the larger audience.
So do you mean what kind of activity we have developed in this year, this period?
Yes.
Okay. Well, in these 18 years, 10 as a FIAP general secretary, 8 with FIAP president, many things are changed. And many have been the transformation of these years. But I think that the most important are the new statute in 1914, the transfer of the office, the social seat from France to Luxembourg, the creation of the photo meeting, that was something completely new as an institutional event in the year in which there is no Congress. Now, last year there was the 6th photo meeting in Morocco, and I really hope with all my heart that in November 2021 we can organize the next photo meeting in Oman, that I have already asked for this. The creation of the red list. The red list, I would like to highlight this, is the list in which is controlled by the ethics service, is the list in which we put all the authors that try to cheat us. And unfortunately, there are a lot, and in particular in wildlife, in nature and wildlife section, but not just in this section. Then we have appointed new directors to assist the board of directors. We have created the EFIAP clubs and the distinctions for clubs. Then we have created the World Cup for club, very important. Then we have decided to decentralize the meeting of the board until 2012. All the board, the FIAP board, were held always in its history, always in Luxembourg. Now, 2 times a year, we try to go around the world to meet the federation, to meet the author, and to speak with them, because I think that it's absolutely important. Then we have created new FIAP distinctions. After AvFIAP, EFIAP, we have all the EFIAP level now, and in the near future, we will create some others distinctions. Then we have given more impulse to the FIAP auspices for all the events that are not covered by the patronage. Then we have created the FIAP Exhibition Center. That is very important. Now we have 18 different FIAP Exhibition Center worldwide. And Reha, that is with us now, is the director of one of these. Then, for the first time, a financial statement audited by both internal and external auditors. So double check. A new FIAP website, a new FIAP media like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel, the first FIAP magazine, FIAP News. We have just finished now the digitalization of the whole MFIAP archive. And I hope that we can upload soon on our website. Then the creation of the administrative platform and many other things. Many very important. We have published also the first nature common rules between FIAP, PSA, and the Royal Photography Society. And the last year in Spokane, in United States, we have signed an agreement with PSA in order to collaborate more and more with them in different fields and many other things.
Oh my God, it's still, I think, just the tip of the iceberg, the work you people are really putting all together. So, now, so coming back to our Indian perspective. So, as you know, we become FIAP member to obtain our AFIAP and EFIAP, distinctions.
Yeah.
But there is no direct involvement with FIAP activities. So, are these programs where Indian members can get involved with other FIAP activities also?
So I laugh because became a FIAP member just to obtain an AFIAP, EFIAP or FIAP distinction is like buy a Ferrari to make a tour in the garden. So it's FIAP offer a lot of things. Sure, the first step is you must work, because otherwise the distinction are enough. What do we offer? As the EFIAP club, as a club of FIAP, you can participate in many different exchange of a photo and photographer. And there are a lot of events created for EFIAP clubs. For example, Reha, that is with us, organize every year a big exhibition reserved just to the EFIAP club.
Okay.
Some other directors, like Hamed Al Buzaidi in Oman, organized in the past meeting for female, and he selected these authors between our EFIAP clubs. Then we have the many events that you can organize under FIAP auspices. So auspices mean that you can organize a contest like that don't give points, but it's recognized, or event, and we can give you all the help that you need. And the last but not least, as EFIAP, you can ask to become exhibition center. In agreement with your federation, sure, but one EFIAP club and the federation can create in the country the exhibition center, and then receive all the support from FIAP. This support means particular kind of activity developed just for you.
Okay.
Last year, we paid the meeting of all the directors of the exhibition center, and we invite all the directors in Italy for 3 days work meeting, where they meet each other, they spoke about the future, and now they're working actively in the different fields. Also in this period, maybe some of them are more now than before, but develop a lot of activities. Mm-hmm. Sure, you must work together with your federation.
Absolutely,
and, but the presence here of our friend Barun, Dr. Barun, is show that your friendship with the federation is very strong. So it's easy. It's easy.
No doubt. Senna sir is an amazing personality and one of the most hardworking person to bring everything to the table. So, sir, let me, crack this news for the larger audience. But you already know that we have become EFIAP club member few weeks back only.
Yeah.
So if you just can tell us what all the advantages of EFIAP club enjoys, so that other people in the group, those who are new to the salon industry, they can also understand.
Well, I repeat a little bit myself. The thing that you can do immediately now, you try to write some email to the other EFIAP clubs, organize some event in connection with them, organize some exchange with them. In particular, in this moment, you can organize this kind of evening also. Not just also of presentation, just a presentation of photos with many of EFIAP club. So I'm sure as EFIAP club, you can also have the support of many others. So it's easily organized.
Perfect, sir. You have already answered my next question, so I have to skip to the next question. So as we take very pride to say that we are one of the youngest clubs in India.
Yeah.
And we all are new, except a few of our members like Udayan Shankarpal. He's quite a great personality, a photographer, and he brings things to us. So we started only just 5 years ago. So just a small WhatsApp group, and we became society within 2 years. And anything you want to guide us or provide any tips for a club like us who is quite a young?
No, not particularly. Just try to organize something new. Yes. Maybe you can different and new. Maybe for the young people. Maybe for the young people of all the EFIAP club. No, ask me for auspices, and I will give you these auspices. Awesome. So you can organize this kind of event, also online event, dedicated to the young photographer of the world. Why not? Why not? Now, do you know, for example, that we have just finished one big contest organized this year. That, as Baron told before, was called We Stay Home, and was a great success because more than 1,881 authors from 90 different countries sent their photo to us. Then we selected the photos, and this contest were for charity. Was organized for charity because our main goal was to give 30,000 euro to a research center for our COVID. So now this is a very new information for everybody, also for Reha, for Barun, for everybody. We have just decided this week to organize a second contest.
Oh,
why? This year is the 70th anniversary of FIAP.
Awesome.
So instead to celebrate these important, huge events in India, that was my dream here for the Congress, sure. We have decided to organize a second contest. The second contest will be open at the end of August and will remain open until the end of the year. The name of this contest will be the World in 2020. Okay. In 2000, we have published a book about the year 2000. Now, we would like to try to do the same for this year. Is a different kind of contest because this time is just for traditional photo, trad. So no Photoshop, no creative. We would like to receive just photojournalism because we would like then to select the best photo from this contest, the best photo from the first contest, and in the year 2021, published a book with our best photos about this period. Sure, there is also some important prize, 10 prize, and the first one in particular, it will be the free journey to the next FIAP event, probably the FIAP photo meeting in Oman, free journey and the free stay. So everything paid by FIAP.
I mean, that's a great news. I mean, there are a lot many people who started
and
camera.
Normally is I will like to organize something for 10 days. So I think that it's good enough, but it's not finished. It's not finished. The big difference with the first contest is that this second contest is still free of participation, no fee of participation, but is also under FIAP patronage.
Okay.
So everybody that are accepted can obtain points for distinctions without paying anything at all. And the country that we have selected, because you know, as organized, we must select a country. And from the moment that is this contest is organized by us, the only countries possible was Luxembourg, because our social seat is in Luxembourg. So the points was it will be for Luxembourg, the country, yes, the country. And I think that I hope to receive a lot of entries from your club and all the other Indian clubs.
So, I mean, on behalf of entire club, I am promising we will be part of that, and with full heart, and everything will be there. So,
and as a EFIAP club, please promote with your federation these events among your authors.
Absolutely, sir. And it is our moral duty now that we will also promote all these things, because if we also want to grow, we definitely had to promote all such things.
The other thing that I would like to tell you this evening is that we are. I'm personally working on a new project that probably will start in October of this year, next October, about some FIAP online. We will see. You will see. You will see. Some meeting with the Zoom platform that can involve federation, clubs, authors all around the world. But this is a project that we are studying on, and so we will tell you soon. Okay, dear friends?
Absolutely. So, I mean, nature has asked us to utilize the technology, rather exploit the nature more. Thank you, sir. So, sir, we really want to have some of your photos to witness your great work. So if you have prepared any small deck or something.
Okay. Okay.
So I have given you the rights to share your screen. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Just a moment.
So everyone is on mute. So you only have to explain, because no one can ask, no one can speak.
Okay. Is a very small selection of some of my picture. Was a shoot in during a FIAP photo meeting in China, like this. This was the photo meeting organized by the Shandong province. This on the contrary was another photo that I shot in Hong Kong. So, still in China, in south part of China. North of China. This is a market in Beijing. This was a shoot near the border of Inner Mongolia. This was Inner Mongolia, 6-hour drive from Beijing. I stayed there just for 4 hours with some of my friends. And this is the power of our association. If you know something in the world, these people can accompany you everywhere and can introduce you in the secret of their region.
Absolutely.
There's, you know probably very well, is the famous camel racing in Mongolia, in Mongolia. This was organized by our friend Bojing, like this. This, on the contrary, was a fisher market in Bali, where unfortunately, my plan was to open a new exhibition center next August, but for COVID, I must wait. But this was an incredible market for smoked fish. This was a shoot during the Congress in Korea. Portrait of Cuba during a photo meeting. So as you can see, our meeting or Congress offer always good photo opportunities. This was my girlfriend in Cuba. This is one of my last photos shot this year, in particularly in January, last January, in Bilbao, when you opened the exhibition center there. Bilbao again, Guggenheim Museum. That was the first one, was the exterior part. This is the interior part. This in the country is Surfridge, is a big shop mall in Birmingham, in England. Some palace in Vancouver Island. This my friend, thanks to my friend Reha, was a shoot in Turkey. And this is another photo that he accompanied me in that beautiful place. I would like to come back again, dear Reha. And this was beautiful landscape of Cappadocia during the photo meeting. Some photo of nude. As I told you, I try to shoot everything. Another photo of nude in Prague, Czech Republic. This was another photo shoot in last January in Oman, where I really hope to bring all of you for the next photo meeting. The same place. This is the Great Mosque in Abu Dhabi. Again. Photo shoot in Sarajevo, Bosnia. And these are some picture of a funeral in a Maramuresh region, north part of Romania. Sports, this time in Italy, in Florence. In Paros, windsurf. This is in Monterey, shoot in Monterey, aquarium in Monterey. And this is the very last picture, shoot last week no, 2 weeks ago, sorry, 2 weeks ago in Florence, in Museo Strozzi. There is this exhibition, and I remained 2 hours waiting for a girl, for some models, for something. This girl, I never met her. I don't ask her to pose. So for this reason, I stay there 2 hours. And I showed this photo that I called the Evil's Route. This is another picture shoot in Moscow last November. This was shot in Birmingham, again, in England. Cyprus. Also in this case, there was a meeting with the Cyprus Federation. And these 2 portraits, once again, I must thanks to the friends of the Balsas Camera Club that teach me the way to take this photo. These 2 models are this and this that you probably have seen in many contests, are members of the club. And one of the guy of the club is a real artist, is a great portrait master and FIAP master too. So he teaches us everything. So it was so easy, thanks to him. This was shot in the United States during our meeting with the PSA last year. One landscape shot in Yellowstone Park, the Grand Prismatic. Again, the Grand Prismatic Lake. Some wildlife. So this is without Photoshop, huh? It's an all natural photo. This was in Norway. Again, white-tailed eagle in Norway. This is in Florida last year for Easter in the Sanibel Island. These 2 puffin were shot in Ferrer Islands, North Europe. These are some photos shot in Costa Rica last August, in north part of Costa Rica near Nicaragua borders. Same, this macro of a frog. This is a jelly frog, very, very small frog in Costa Rica. Another macro shoot in Costa Rica. Constrictor, boa constrictor, once again in Costa Rica. Idem, same. Costa Rica is famous for snakes. This is Jesus Christ, famous lizard of Costa Rica. Big one. This is a shoot on the country in Tuscany. Is in Ibis. Eremit Ibis. Cougar, shoot in Montana. And this is the last photo of 5 rhino shoot in a pool in South Africa. And I think with this is also the last one. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. I mean, great pictures. Amazing, sir. I mean, that was breathtaking. I know everyone is mute, so people are not able to say anything. But I mean, what to say? I don't know. I have lost words. I need to collect myself. I need to collect myself. Okay. So, and I mean, as everyone is here and Reha sir is also here, so I would like to steal this opportunity to. I mean, he also wanted to share something. He raised his hand. So, Reha sir, I mean, if you can just unmute yourself and.
Okay. Ricardo, thank you very much for your sharing all your wonderful photographs. I saw them before already. I saw them, but every time I feel exciting in my heart, like a dream. Thank you very much for your sharing.
Thank you, friends.
I want to share with my friends, as you know, Ricardo, last year we had a photo trip in Turkey with the members of İlk Plano and with the members of Montevarchi. Montevarchi is also an FIAP exhibition center in Italy. And AvTvISO members must know that I am always ready to work together with them. And they are almost invited to Turkey, a new photo trip in Turkey. And so remember, we had 2 weeks in Turkey together with you and Romain for 14 days or 15 days in a big part of Turkey. And also you met Mr. Eroaner in Turkey. They must know that the members of AvTvISO must know that our doors are open, widely open to all of them. And Ricardo, I will remind you that you promised me to come to Turkey again after you get retired in December.
December, yes.
Yes, I am waiting for you again to Turkey.
Absolutely.
And you must know that we will always support FIAP in all of your events, especially in new contests. You must know that we will support you with all our members in all countries. And once more, I wish you good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Reha sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reha. That is the stronger of our big FIAP family.
Absolutely.
That we can collaborate each other. There is no distance, so it's easy. It's easy.
Absolutely, sir.
Ricardo,
absolutely, and that is the beauty.
Ricardo, you know that, but I have to inform my friends in India. Now we have some common works together with Slovenia and Italy and other countries. We are working together with many FIAP exhibition centers. Also in Oman, you know, we have a lot of events together. In FIAP Club, also FIAP exhibition center. So I am sure that, I believe that we will have in a strong contact with AvTvISO in near future.
Yes, sir.
You know, for
Thank
example, that I personally give some of my photo to some to different clubs, one in Spain, another one in Italy, and they collected this photo from me and from other authors. They print a large, big, very big print, and then they sell just in order to keep money for research center.
Oh, Luis is doing this event.
Yes, Luis, yeah.
Luis from Spain.
Yeah. So
thank you, Reha sir. So,
thank you, Srishi.
Thank you, sir. I mean, it's a great honor, Ricardo sir, that you have shared all of your vision and wisdom. So, and I can't ask any more, but I'm more luckier that Sinha sir is also with us today. He welcomed you, sir. Sinha sir, I want you to say a few words before we close this meeting formally, and no one better than you, sir.
Thank you, Shishir.
Thank you, sir.
It was a great evening spending with Ricardo. he told us some of his future plans, which looks very, very exciting. And the highlight of the evening was the wonderful images which he showed us.
Absolutely.
I've never seen those images. After, we have been meeting for several years now, but there was never an occasion to see those images. It's something very, very special. And thank you, Riccardo. Thank you, all of you. Riccardo, thank you for coming, joining us. And hopefully, many of us will be there in Oman next year. And we'll see what happens after that. All depends on how the virus behaves, COVID. And it's very grave situation here. Many of my colleagues have died, while taking care of the patients.
My God.
In this household, we are 2 patients. One is in my brother is in home quarantine. His wife is in hospital, and situation is very bad here. Still, we are going to hospital and trying to do safely things for the patient. Once again, thank you all of you who joined us this evening, and thanks you to Shishir for organizing all this. And I hope many such events will be there in the future also.
Absolutely, sir. We are planning a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I wish you good health.
Yes.
Sinha sir, I can't stop myself saying this, that going through such tough time in your family and taking care of patients in this very, very different situations, and you still make it for our weekly 1 hour catch up, and we are really honored for this.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Guys, we only had 1 hour from Riccardo sir, so unfortunately we are not able to take any questions from here. So definitely we'll request other for next time from Riccardo sir, Sinha sir and Raya sir. So we'll have another round of some such kind of catch up with more exciting plans and more news to share with each and everyone. So this is AvTvISO signing off. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir, and namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
See, we can end the call and then we can send a new link.
Yeah, people are leaving, so that's good. And thank you, everyone, those who have joined for the call. Unfortunately, we had very tight schedule, so we couldn't able to speak personally with each and everyone. Mr. Swami, Mr. Kalyan Chatterjee, Mr. Earl.
Mr. Kalyan Chatterjee is my new friend, and we are spending almost all over the night talking to each other.
Oh, thank you, sir.
He's banning us.
Mr. Swami, thank you very much. I'm not able to see Mr. Praveen. Thank you so much. Mr. Binok, thank you so much. Ain sir, Mohan.
Mohan is our Mohan.
I know. I'm not able to see lot many people, so that's why.
Maybe we can end this call and then we can start the meetings, members meeting after 5 minutes break.
Balchandra sir, thank you very much. Thanks for your support again for this week also. Let me unmute everyone so that we can at least have,
thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, guys. It was really very, very tight schedule.
Evening, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shishir. Thank you, Udayan.
Thank you, Nayan.
It's really I'm just looking. This is first time I'm just seeing this Udayan with a lot of.
I think to know Udayan, you don't have to see him. You have to meet him.
Yeah, that's true.
He knows I am an idol.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Manoj, thank you very much. Prasanjit Sanyal, thank you very much. Shilpi, that was great. Your network was not good. You're coming and going. Thank you, but still you maintain it. Raju, thank you so much. Mr. Manbendra.